You've spent a lifetime taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself. But what if some of the foods you trust are silently working against you? If you're over 65, your body changes. And so should your diet. Let's talk about the 7 everyday foods that may secretly be harming seniors, and how you can stay strong, sharp, and full of life. Welcome back to Elderly Clever, where wisdom meets wellness. Today, we're uncovering the 7 foods that may be doing more harm than good to older adults, especially after 65. Some of these might surprise you. 1. Processed meats. A ticking clock on the dinner plate. It's just a slice of ham, you might think, or maybe a few crispy strips of bacon to start the day. For many of us, processed meats have been on our plates since childhood. Familiar, easy, even comforting. But after the age of 65, our bodies process these foods differently. And the truth is, they may be quietly wearing us down. Processed meats like sausages, salami, hot dogs, ham, and bacon are often packed with preservatives such as nitrates and nitrites. These additives help keep the meat looking fresh and extend shelf life. But they also increase the risk of colon cancer, heart disease, and high blood pressure, especially in older adults. Another hidden danger? Sodium. One serving of processed meat can contain more salt than an older adult should have in an entire meal. And too much sodium contributes to fluid retention, swollen ankles, and even confusion due to raised blood pressure. For seniors with kidney concerns, processed meats can make things even worse, putting unnecessary strain on already delicate organs. And if you're already on medications for blood pressure or cholesterol, these foods could be working against your treatment. So what's the alternative? Try lean, fresh cuts of meat, grilled chicken, or plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. You don't have to give up meat. You just have to choose it wisely. At this stage in life, every bite matters, and choosing better can be one of the simplest, kindest gifts you give your body. 2. White bread and refined grains. The silent sugar spike. It's just a sandwich, you say, reaching for that soft white loaf. But what if that slice of comfort was spiking your blood sugar, sapping your energy, and quietly aging your body from the inside out? As we grow older, our metabolism slows down, and the body becomes more sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar. White bread, pasta, and other refined grains are stripped of fiber and nutrients, leaving behind mostly starch. Once eaten, these carbs convert rapidly into glucose, causing sudden blood sugar spikes followed by sharp crashes. Over time, these swings can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, fatigue, and brain fog, making everyday activities more tiring. They also contribute to weight gain, particularly around the belly, which in seniors is linked to a higher chance of heart disease and mobility issues. And there's more. Without fiber, digestion slows, leading to constipation, a common yet uncomfortable struggle for many people over 65. White bread might feel light, but it can be hard on an aging gut. So, what's the better path? Choose whole grain breads with seeds, oats, or rye. Switch to brown rice, quinoa, or oats instead of white rice and pasta. These whole grains are rich in fiber, stabilize blood sugar, and keep you feeling fuller, longer. You deserve food that fuels you, not food that drains you. With each better choice, you're helping your body stay balanced, energized, and strong at any age. 3. Sugary drinks, the sweet sip that sours your health. You're thirsty. A glass of orange juice or a can of soda sounds refreshing. But here's the hidden truth. Sugary drinks may be doing more harm than good, especially after 65. That one sweet sip can trigger a chain reaction in your body that's far from sweet. Sugary beverages like sodas, fruit juices, sweetened teas, and even flavored waters are loaded with added sugars, sometimes up to 10 teaspoons in a single glass. For seniors, this sudden sugar rush leads to rapid blood sugar spikes, putting extra strain on the pancreas and increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. But it doesn't stop there. These drinks don't fill you up, so you're consuming calories without any real nutrition. Over time, this contributes to weight gain, especially around the abdomen, where it's most dangerous for heart health. Sugary drinks also promote inflammation, a hidden factor behind many age-related diseases, from arthritis to dementia. And for those who already deal with memory issues, excess sugar has been linked to faster cognitive decline and even increased risk of Alzheimer's. What's the better choice? Stick to water, herbal teas, or fruit-infused water. If you crave juice, Try diluting it with water, or even better, eat the whole fruit for fiber and vitamins. You don't have to give up sweetness, just find it in healthier places. At your age, hydration should nourish your body, not harm it. 4. Fried foods. Crispy on the outside, dangerous on the inside. There's something about a plate of golden, crispy fries or a crunchy piece of fried chicken that brings back warm memories. But behind that crunch lies a quiet threat, especially for those over 65. Fried foods are typically cooked in highly processed oils at extreme temperatures. This process creates trans fats, which are known to raise bad cholesterol, LDL, lower good cholesterol, HDL, and increase the risk of heart disease, a leading cause of illness among older adults. But that's just the beginning. Fried foods also trigger inflammation, which worsens joint pain, arthritis, and even accelerates cognitive decline. For seniors already dealing with mobility or memory issues, this can be a silent accelerant of age-related decline. Digestive problems are another concern. Fried foods are heavy and greasy, making them harder to digest. This can lead to bloating, acid reflux, and constipation, especially in those with slower digestive systems. Let's not forget the weight factor. Fried foods are calorie-dense and nutrient-poor. Regular consumption can lead to unwanted weight gain, which strains the heart, knees, and lower back, limiting independence and increasing the risk of falls. So, what's the better way? Choose air-fried alternatives, grill your foods, or try baking with heart-healthy oils like olive oil. You still get flavor without the risks. At this stage of life, you deserve food that comforts your soul and protects your health. Let's make choices that keep you on your feet, smiling and moving freely. 5. Canned soups and instant meals. The convenient culprit in your cupboard. They're warm, fast, and familiar, after all. Who doesn't love a quick bowl of soup or a ready-to-eat meal after a long day? But behind the convenience of canned and instant meals lies a problem most seniors never see coming, until it starts affecting their health. Many canned soups and ready-made meals are loaded with excess sodium, preservatives, and low-quality ingredients. For people over 65, this high sodium content is especially dangerous. It raises blood pressure, increases the risk of heart attacks, and places additional stress on the kidneys, which may already be functioning at a slower pace. Even healthy or low-fat labeled soups often hide chemical preservatives that the aging body struggles to process. Over time, this can lead to a buildup of toxins, fatigue, and even digestive troubles. Another hidden danger: lack of real nutrition. These meals are often missing essential fiber, protein, and vitamins, leaving seniors feeling full but undernourished. And when the body doesn't get what it needs, it begins to slow down, physically and mentally. So, what's the better option? Try making simple soups at home using fresh vegetables, herbs, and lean proteins. If time is an issue, look for low-sodium, organic canned soups with ingredients you recognize and trust. You've worked too hard for your health to let a shortcut steal it away. Make every meal count, not just for your body, but for the life you want to keep living. 6. Alcohol. When a little can be too much after 65. A glass of wine at dinner, a small whiskey at night. It seems harmless, even comforting. But after age 65, alcohol behaves differently in the body. What once felt like a light indulgence can now quietly affect your health in powerful ways. As we age, the body processes alcohol more slowly. Muscle mass decreases, water content drops, and the liver becomes less efficient. This means even a single drink can lead to stronger effects, lasting longer and doing more damage than it once did. Alcohol can interfere with medications, from blood pressure pills to antidepressants and blood thinners, making them either too strong or not effective at all. This increases the risk of falls, dizziness, confusion, or even dangerous interactions that can lead to hospitalization. But there's more. Even moderate drinking is linked to memory loss, mood swings, and sleep disturbances in older adults. For seniors with early signs of cognitive decline, alcohol can accelerate the process. And for those living alone, regular drinking can sneak into dependence without realizing it. So what can you do instead? Try non-alcoholic wines, sparkling water with fruit, or herbal teas that relax the body without the risks. Enjoying life doesn't mean numbing it. You deserve clear memories, restful nights, and steady feet. Every drink is a choice. Make yours one that honors your health and your future. 7. Artificial sweeteners. The sweet lie that may be harming your health. You've made the switch. No more sugar, just a little sweetener in your tea or coffee. It feels like the healthier choice. But what if that sugar-free label is hiding risks that grow stronger with age? Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and low-calorie desserts. While they were designed to help reduce calorie intake, studies now show that in older adults, these sweeteners may do more harm than good. First, they can disrupt gut health by altering the balance of good bacteria in your digestive system, leading to bloating, constipation, or weakened immunity. This matters even more after 65, when digestion naturally slows and nutrient absorption becomes more delicate. Secondly, artificial sweeteners may confuse the body's natural response to sweetness. They trick the brain into expecting sugar, which can lead to increased cravings, overeating, and even weight gain, the very things they're supposed to prevent. More alarmingly, recent research links regular use of artificial sweeteners to a higher risk of stroke, heart disease, and even mood disorders in older adults. And if you already live with anxiety or memory concerns, these additives can quietly worsen the symptoms. So what's the better route? Sweeten naturally with a small amount of honey, maple syrup, or stevia, preferably in moderation. Sweetness isn't about chemicals. It's about balance. At this stage in life, your body deserves nourishment that's as real and honest as the wisdom you've earned.